Hi everyone. So, good morning. So, in today's video, I will be talking about the private methods or the private access modifiers are really not private. So, from my 3.5 year experience and from my learning past bit tech, I never knew that the I always I all because we always knew that the privates are private. We cannot access the private method outside of the class. But because I and this thing is really new to me, that what actually I'm trying to what I will be showing to you as well, that private are not really private. So private are methods or the private access modifier are just the contract between the developers, and they are not really private. You can access the private method, and there are some ways to do it. They are not straightforward to access the private method, but yeah, it is possible to access the private method of any class. And even the class is, let's say, private, we can even access the private method of a private class. That is also possible. So, and it is getting used into the Spring Boot a lot. If I saying a lot, it means a lot, because it is used in the in our auto wired also. If you know the auto wired, right? Whenever we do the auto wired on any let's say the product service, if I show the product auto wired, these are private objects, right? And how does when we call the this private repository that do all of this, so how does the Spring works, and how, because these are private, they are only meant for to getting used in this particular product service. But my topics today's video's topic is totally different. I will show you how you can even access the private method of a class. So to show that, I have one class, that is product service. If I go to the product service, if you see that there I have function called extract token, which is a private method, and it returns the string. So, and we know that that we cannot access the private method from outside of the class. If I will try to access this private service from any of the classes, what I will get, I will get a I will get an error that we cannot access a private method, and I will show you that as well. And just to keep it very simple, I have I put the code into the Spring testing the main application only. We can put this into anywhere. So if we just using the product service, if we try to access the private method, or let's say the extract token only, same method only, extract token with some value, okay, let's say secret, okay. So if you see this we're getting one error here, that is that the extract token has a private access in this package and we cannot access it, right? But I will show you how I am able to access it. And if you know about the reflections package, the reflection package give us some of the some of the APIs, like some of the method classes which we can use. And and if you also know about the Spring Boot utilizes the reflection APIs a lot to do the auto configuration things. So I am also going to use the same. So if you know the this these are some uh, reflections API classes like getDeclaredMethod, which you can pass the method you wanted to get, and the type of the argument, this particular method is the parameter type it used to expect. So this will return you a method, a type of method class. And there is a one function in the make accessible. This is nothing but the reflection API or make accessible functions. If I show you the import, this is the make accessible, you know, yeah. So this is a reflection util make accessible function. So this is a static import. So I just did the static import, and this make accessible function you can call, you can pass your method you wanted to make it accessible. And now what will happen in the runtime, it will not eventually do it in the compile time. I mean, in the runtime it will make this functions modifier as a public. And even if your class is a private also, then it will make your class as a private a public in the runtime. I will show, if you go to the code of this make accessible, you will find out that what it is doing, it is trying to get the modifier of the whether it's modifier of the particular method is public or not. And if it's not public, or it is also checking whether the the method in which the class the method is defined, whether that is public or not. Because if that is also not public, we cannot access. So what it will do, it will also check whether the that particular method of the particular class of that the method belongs to is also not public, and if method is not accessible. So what it will do, it will make it accessible. So there is a function called setAccessible. So what setAccessible will do is, it will do it's all of the logic, and it will make it accessible for you. So if I show you again, if we will go back again to the Spring Boot accessible, Spring Boot application functions. So what we are telling here is to make this particular method accessible. Okay, and we can now then, once you this method is accessible, you can invoke this particular method and you can use it. But let's say if I don't make this accessible by default, so what will happen in that case? Or first we'll try with making this accessible, and I will just run the application, and if you see the application run, and we got the token secret. This token secret is nothing but just whatever that you are passing. And if we can just see the implementation. This is nothing but the token is the the prefix, and whatever the input you will get, it will convert it to the uppercase. See that we are getting the token secret as a result. That's a string, nothing. That's just a string only, right? So what? But if I then if it I am it is possible if I am making it accessible, right? Only, but it is a private method. But let's say if I don't make accessible as a true, or then just don't make this function accessible. So what will happen in that case? I will get an exception. And if we look into the exception, uh, so if you see this Spring Boot cannot access a member of a class product service, with a modifier private. So it again it's the same access. It is checking the access, and then it is finding out that this method is private. We cannot access it. So that's what this make accessible. You can access now. Yeah, so that's it. So you can see that okay, this method was a private, but still I was able to get it. And why does the Spring allows to access the private method? Because the Spring Boot, this reflection util is a part of a Spring Boot package, and this helps the Spring Boot to do the auto configurations for you, to you know to also it also helps you in the testing. Let's say there is a testing, you are in the testing environment, and you wanted to test a particular private method, and that because the private method can also contain some business logic, and you wanted to test it. But how do you test it? So to do the testing of this private method, this is a way you use the reflections API methods classes to do the bypass the private restrictions, and you test the private method as well. So this was something new to the me, so I just thought to share it with you as well. So let me know if it's new to you as well, or if you already know about it, and if there is anything else as well that and that you wanted me to know as well. So just let me know in the comment box.